Okay, welcome to the stream. So when we left off last time, we were recovering from a huge destructive crash of my computer. So we were on mission 5, conversion? Yes. And we have Meaty Sun Helios Alpha. We've got a nice pile of combat fleets there. Meaty's fleet is ready. I set up a bunch of jumps, and now I can't fully remember where they all wanted to go. I think we were planning to meet there, and then reoccupy Helios Beta. Yes. With Fleet Group Odyssey almost in a position to move on mission 5, but I want to make sure I have at least a little bit more firepower there. I'm thinking I want one more capital ship there. Ideally it would be a Jupiter, but we don't really have one of those to spare. However, we have an Artemis class Battlestar. I'm hoping this won't be a horrible idea. So we're going to send the Rock to the midway point and have him meet up with Fleet Group Odyssey at Scorpia. Where is that? Okay, where's the little fleet group? Come on. There it is. Oh yes, I was gonna send that one little I'm gonna send one of these Janus cruisers to. It's jumping to Caprica to round out Alpha Relief Fleet, because they've got 2 Minotaurs, they have 2 Artemis class Battlestars and a Jupiter class, which I'm not a huge fan of that name. What do we got building? We got some stuff building. We have 2 Artemis class. We have a Jupiter Battlestar, and we have a Heracles ready to get going in. Nice, nice, nice. Nothing we can rush out. Not yet, at least. Yeah, once a Fleet Group Analysis play is strong enough to hold. Is that Virgon? I think that's Virgon. Yes. And we're going to retake Leonid after we finish revamping Prometheus fleet with the Beta Support fleet. So we're gonna gut Beta Support fleet, put most of the big guns in Prometheus, send it back, and then whatever's left from Prometheus fleet, Beta fleet, we're sending it to Fleet Group Daedalus, and we're gonna focus on building a new fleet around that. Because we can just sit at PyCon and build ships. Because PyCon, like Scorpia, I think there's probably one ship, there's probably one in each of the systems where you get a bonus for just having the Daedalus parked there and just building ships. So far so good, doesn't seem too bad. BSG 75, you guys are, yeah, fairly competent enough. I think we need to get Silas Nash's experience points up. So let's try Media Stunt. Because if I just send anywhere I send BSG 75, I have to commend it myself. I can't just send them off and hope for the best, because of the chance that the Galactic will be destroyed, which is apparently an immediate fail. So we're gonna jump it from Media Stunt, so we'll take care of a side mission. And we could jump somebody for Taron. In that case, I'm going to send Gallant Battle Group. Okay, so let's kick the tires. Let's kick some tires and light some fires. Slap down save. So if things go wrong, we can just reload from there and hopefully not waste too much time.
Detected a base star group, sir.
Oh, that's not good.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Oh, come on. What are the chances of that happening? Okay, well, nope. That's immediate. We're immediately going to lose. Because we have all of one bloody ship there. So that was a disaster. So we don't want to send BSG 75 anywhere because the Silence are about to attack the Daedalus. And losing the Daedalus is a fail condition for the entire campaign. So we can't do any of that nonsense. We're going to still jumping you from the midway point. We are still jumping you for Tauron. We're still sending you to Caprica.
Fleet group has its coordinates.
You're staying where you are, and you are jumping for midway point.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
We have to keep BSG 75 here because they can, whatever jumps in, they can probably deal with it. Okay, let's try that. See if that changes anything.
Detected a base star group, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna use
A fortified colony is under attack.
off relief. Yeah, off relief fleet's got that.
Battlestar group is engaging hostiles.
Ooh, that's a close fight. Awesome, I like that.
Battlestar group is engaging hostiles.
Let's see what we can do. Colonial victory, awesome.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
Okay, so we've retaken Tauron. We've got a little party going on here, so let's start transferring some forces around. So let's put the Ranger Cruiser into Prometheus. And let's give them some Corvettes. Oh, how much more room do you? You have room for one more capital ship. Okay, so we'll send over a Manticore. We can send the Hephaestus. Let's send the Hephaestus to Prometheus fleet, sure. Leaves 2 Manticores to jump for Daedalus. Because then we can parcel them out to other fleet groups as needed. Prometheus fleet has 7 capital ships. They're not incredibly strong, but they should be able to handle anything major that we come up against. Like either that, or we send Prometheus fleet back and use it as a picket force at Geminon, and we take the stronger Gallant battle group to Leonis. To be honest, it's not too bad. But there's 2 battle stars, a Janus, and 3 Minotaurs, versus a battle star, a Ranger, a Janus, 2. There's more mass. Just there's more concentrated mass in Gallant battle groups, but it's going to cost a ton to jump it. So we're going to take the. Ooh, it's also going to take a huge chunk. We're going to wait. We're going to wait another turn. We need to get another ship to the Daedalus. From the Daedalus to Fleet Group Nautilus, because they have 2 Artemis class. They could use another ship there. You are going to transfer it to off relief fleet, max it out. Awesome. You 30? Yeah, 30's fine. Jump to Scorpia. Boom, that'll max out Fleet Group Odyssey. Not max out, but it'll basically max them out. So that'll be a solid fleet group there. We have BSG 75 ready to go. We can't actually fit anything else in there. You need to start building some more ships. Let's get that Artemis class out. We can't really do anything else. But we can commit the Providence to... Ooh, can we swap something out? No. There's no room. We need to increase Silas Nash's fleet group size. But we can reinforce fleet group Daedalus. I'm thinking that's a better operational size. Can we rush anything else? No, we can't rush anything out. Okay. Well, we can't rush anything out, but we can. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Let's throw on a save. So after next turn, we're going to be taking Fleet Group Odyssey to Mission 5. Okay, we're gonna take BSG 75 to Zeus for the side mission, and we're gonna have Alpha Relief Fleet jump for Pycon to protect Daedalus, because we need a couple more turns before Daedalus is fully prepared to defend itself, because they're building ships there, but we don't have a critical enough mass to defend Daedalus if it comes down to it. Previous campaign we had Daedalus parked over here at Scorpia, and nothing came to Gamma, because everything got stuck in Caprica in the the Alpha system. Here we get the issue where it's all in Alpha and all in Beta. You need to know that really you do. Well, let's see if we can liberate Leona. That's what we've got. Hold on a second. What's the fleet group size on 278? Okay, it's freaking massive. I don't think it can. I don't think it'll be able to pull it off. Something's telling me that that's too much of an engagement. However, if we jump in, if we can meet up with Nautilus, transfer over Minotaur, and then use Simon, he can probably pull this off because he'll have 8,000. So let's dump the Tillium on a jump to the midway point here, because then we can bore a ship from Prometheus' fleet. We'll take the Conquistador or the Crimea or something like that, because that's the max we can bring with us, and then we'll smash the Leonis and have the other force jump to Prometheus. After the engagement, we'll transfer the ship back, and we'll have those two colonies secure. Because we're pissing Leonis off right now by leaving them occupied. We need a force at Geminon, but we can't really do anything else. So I'm going to take the gamble. I'm going to save it. I'm going to send BSG 75 to do media stunt so we can get some. Let's just check out this briefing.
This is not great. An anti-Caprican alternative news team is broadcasting their live feed after bumbling into a known Cylon patrol. Given the option, Kane would rather leave them out there.
Yeah, this is one of those side missions we've run into before. So basically, we're just some alternative media bullshit, blah blah blah. So we jump in with BSG 75. The bonus is that Silas Nash will get extra XP from the engagement, because that's the benefit from media stunt, is that you get a bunch of bonus experience. Awesome. That actually worked out well. And then we can use requisition points to upgrade them to 8,000, and then reinforce BSG 75, so it's actually more useful. Other than that, like, the only other thing we can work on increasing is Delta support fleet, because they have room for one more ship, and these are largely smaller ships that have just slapped together, because we haven't had need for much over here. Like, she's a much more experienced commander, but she has all of the tiny ships that they're all veterans. Arguably, like, the most kills in the fleet, beyond the Velvet Thunder with Fleet Group Nautilus, which is 18. Well, actually, how's Thanatos doing? Thanatos is actually are... Okay, so Thanatos is our second most veteran ship. So the fact it's also been the sole survivor of at least 2 engagements. Quite happy about that. Okay, so let's see what shakes out.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Okay, gallant battle group. Oh yeah, they got that. Awesome. BSG 75. We have to fight this ourselves because for 1, it's a side mission, and 2, it's the BSG Galactica. Oh, BSG literally just Battlestar group with Galactica. Anyway, proceed. Now this could go either really bad or really fun, or just not horrible. But well, it tends to go towards horrible because I feel like the side missions are intended to be more of a challenge, where because though they could be either really easy or really hard depending on the reward and how early you get to it. Whereas the story missions are always the same amount of enemies. They're just ramped up for higher difficulties. Okay, so we've got... seven enemy contacts. But we also have a Jupiter. Excuse me. We have 2 Jupiter Battlestars. The Galactica and the Ether. We've got a Janus. And we've got a Minotaur. And we've got the Hera here to act as picket for the rear. Awesome Possum. Yeah, typical loadout. I'm not bringing Raptors. No, thank you. I'm going to bring more torpedoes this time. But I will also commit to bringing an extra PCM with the Hesat. And the Adamant, yeah, let's have you bring a guided missile instead of a PCM.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. The stream is still up and broadcasting. You've got the 12 colonies watching, Commander. No pressure.
Okay, so we are basically interposing ourselves between where... Okay, awesome. The idiots right here, so that's good. So we're going to have him over here with Hera, who's going to basically babysit him.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to take everything else. We got to have the right ship selected. It's Ether, Jupiter. There we go. We have all of you guys about face.
On it, Commander.
Get every gun ready and bearing on the hostiles.
Understood.
Okay, so we got some enemy squads just popping out to say hi. So let's just go. Let's take them up 2 to 2, 2 to 1 rather.
Yes, sir.
We're going to keep one squadron back with the Adamant to just keep the, with the heroes.
Yes, Commander.
Keep the tourists safe. Not tourists, that's a different. Just keep the, oh, we have to secure the, we have to secure the satellites. So actually, we'll send these two idiots off to secure the satellites, because they might as well do something useful.
So say we all.
There we go. Awesome. What I've noticed with one thing I have noticed so far with Sin and Sacrifice is that there is more of a focus on using, with the Cylons, is using Phobos chips. So there's a lot more issues with hacking and that kind of stuff rather than the Arachne. Which honestly, the Arachne was always a pain in the butt.
Yes, sir.
Now, which one of you lovely darlings did not move around too much? You didn't move very much, but you are deploying ships. You didn't move very much. You didn't move quite a bit. You're a nemesis. That might be a base star at the back, but all of these look like relatively fast-moving ships. So we're gonna avoid using any ordnance that does not rely on guidance. So we only brought torpedoes, and we brought PCM. We mainly just brought torpedoes. So we need line of sight to use guided munitions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're to have quite the dust up with enemy squadrons.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming!
Oh, that's a base star.
Fighter squadron is taking fire. Minotaur is taking damage.
Oh, that's a nuke. Oh, that's a nuke.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shucks. That is most definitely a nuke. My Arachne's gone.
Understood.
Oh, this is not good.
Yes, Commander.
I know there's no way a
So say
PCM
we
is going to
all.
make it in time.
PCM's prepped.
That's the ether at least.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Well, I wasn't expecting a base star, I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit of a shocker.
Missile tubes prepped.
That is about all I can do. Fingers crossed.
Jupiter is taking damage. Minotaur is taking damage.
Still online.
Jupiter, down.
Nope. Okay, well, that was a disaster. I was full on not expecting a base star with nukes. What the heck, man? What the? This is a side mission. Good God. Okay. Let's try that again. That was bad. Okay. Jesus Murphy. Okay, so PCMs. Holy crap. Oh my God. PCMs and sweepers. I was full on not expecting to get a nuke shot at me. Okay, let's try these again. Okay, so let's try learning a little bit. So, don't want to be terribly low. About midway. Really, with the stream? I don't understand what's wrong. What's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna stick with. Let's bring sweepers instead. Fair. Let's go two PCMs and a torpedo. Let's try that loadout this time.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. The stream is still up and broadcasting.
Yeah, we don't need to see that again. Okay, this should be entertaining. Hopefully. That was an outright disaster. Okay.
Understood. Understood.
Not much I can do beyond that. Actually, let's grab both base battle stars. Have them do the boost. But we don't want you coming along. We'll see about capturing the
Yes, Commander.
satellites as we go. I think we'll probably end up engage them about here.
Deploying countermeasures.
Check your solutions before engaging.
Yes, sir. Understood. On it, Commander. Squadron target is confirmed. Yes, sir. On it, Commander. Yes, sir. So say we all.
Torpedoes, torpedoes.
Hostile unit identified.
Okay, so. We need to change levels to avoid that. We're basically going to get sandwiched between them, so just go straight up. That we're gonna now we're still gonna get hit by one of them unless we dodge aside. Okay, so let's not boost. Let's turn a bit.
Yes, Commander. Missiles on their way. Missiles incoming!
Firing solution is online.
Target is 45 by 99.
There's the nuke right there.
So say we all.
Okay, so there's no way if we aim to intercept it here, we have a good chance of getting it in position before it should streak in. These cluster mines are actually, I think they've actually hit the, let's check the replay, but I think they've actually, a bunch of them ran into their own ship.
Firing solution is online.
This is the base star for sure. Boom,
Target
there's the nuke.
45 by 99.
Oh yeah, they full on shot their own Revenant a couple times. That's brilliant. I love that. I love that is if you're not careful, you can do that. Let's not boost though. Let's switch to accuracy. Let's have you focus on. Yeah, focus on that Arachne. Just like. Actually, let's have you shaft it up.
On it, Commander.
You haven't fired off. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's hit that Arachne with some missiles. Let's fire off some torpedoes. How much did you move last turn?
Firing solution is online.
Not a terrible amount, so I'm not expecting much movement out of this Arachne. And its guided missiles are out for now. We have another Arachne here. We're gonna get a torpedo salvo. We've got a shaft wall. We're gonna put up a shaft wall here, so we should hopefully be able to avoid some torpedo fire as well. This Minotaur's getting a little chewed up from the front, so we're gonna have it turn a bit broadside.
Yes, sir.
Go full aggression, and you focus on ripping apart that Revenant. Same with this Dande. Let's focus on knocking out one Revenant at a time. I brought sweepers. My squadrons are fighting, are duking it out with hope. Really hope you guys are you guys? No, yeah, we got you guys. Two of those squadrons are almost gone. My other squadrons are chasing it. Let's have you detach and contribute to the engagement. Adamant's fine where it is. Let's not worry about slow. Let's have you just slow down. Play picket. Let's have you put some distance in. You're doing some good stuff. You're deploying a PCM this turn. Next turn you'll have another. Hopefully that will take care of the nuke. They snuck in a nuke. So far, so good. I don't see anything else we can do. Most we can do is change
Yes,
our
Commander.
elevation. Just because there's about to be a torpedo salvo. So
Minotaur is taking damage.
ha! Oh, that was brilliant.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
So I'm pretty sure they actually shot themselves with a nuke again. Which, when I do it, is hilarious, and when they do it, is even better. But I'm kind of annoyed because it just knocked out the plating. That's a nuke. Yeah. They totally nailed themselves with the nuke, but it didn't do, like, any damage. That's disappointing.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Now that Arachne is done, Revenant's gone. That Revenant's also about to go. Train a bit more broadside. Fix up your
Yes,
tech
sir.
bay. Focus fire there, and we'll have our Jupiter
Yes, sir.
focus on this Arachne. And you can go a little higher. I'm hoping we're not going to lose out on the transport because we missed. That would really annoy me. And you'll be gone before you fire off a salvo. You should be at least.
Yes, Commander.
That should do it. Now I'm a little worried about this engagement over here. Oh, okay, good. The silence pulled back.
Centurions have boarded a battle star.
Oh, yeah, good luck with
Minotaur
that.
is taking damage.
Plus the rain.
We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up.
The set is taking some hits, but it's also your job is to finish off that Revenant dude. Good. That Arachne decided to duke it out directly with Jupiter, which is a horrible idea. The Aether, rather. Good luck on that, boy. Take it out. That's a nuke. That is possibly a base star. Let's drop this nice and close. See about right there. Wherever that's targeting the Galactica. That should get into place before anything else.
Understood.
That is a big hour boarding party. So we're gonna go full on defensive. And repair the hangar. We have, are you on a shaft? No, okay, good. You are actively targeting the nuke. You do that, dude. Totally good idea. Awesome. Love it. Love it. It looks like we've completely eradicated all enemy squadrons, unless they pull back and are... No, we've basically taken care of them. You guys. And you have squadrons chosen. Okay. What enemy squadrons are left on the board? I think there's just these guys.
Squadron target is confirmed.
So actually, let's have the Hera head towards the satellite. Because I think we have... That's definitely a base star. I don't know what this is because it's shooting a nuke. Which hopefully those are the only two nukes they brought with them. Because unfortunately, I think base stars can regenerate nukes over time, which is really irritating.
Minotaur is taking damage.
Come on.
Hostile unit identified.
Yeah, base star. Arachne down.
in my kill slot.
Nuke gone. Revenant gone. So we have two base stars to deal with, and we've got two battle stars to do it with. Okay, this should be fun. You have used up your nuke. Is there any? No, I don't think they can. I hope they cannot. Okay, let's add
Understood.
some spice.
Yes, Commander.
We're dealing with that boarding party, so we've got to leave the leave it on defensive. That's fine. I can live with that. We're just gonna send all of the stuff. But I'm gonna have the Hera steam.
Yes, sir.
Put on some steam and get here. I'm gonna grab all of my squadrons and have them actually. Let's have you guys just go back to defending your ships. So recall.
Recalling squadron.
That sweeper needs to recall really badly. Yes, just go back to your ships, dudes. Because there's only one enemy squadron left, and I'm not terribly worried about it. Let's have you recall because you need to rearm.
Understood.
A few guided missiles I'm not worried about. We've taken care of the nukes. I'm gonna have you. Your right, your front, and your bottom are down. So let's have you actually go like so and drop. That's probably the extreme of your range, but let's give it a try. If not, I'll just pull you out of combat. That's good.
Grab your sidearm, Colonel. They're already here.
Okay, so we don't, let's...
Understood.
Yeah. But I'm going to go full defensive to give myself some a repair boost. And hopefully get that sweeper back. And actually go balanced. So we're not sacrificing too much in the way of accuracy. You have plenty of defense on the front. Fix their, yeah. Focus on repairing. We have a satellite controlled, which gives bonus to navigation. Awesome, awesome. Let's check. You don't have a nuke, but you have torpedoes. So let's throw in some asset denial. You're going to focus on the base star, but let's slap down a PCM right, like, in front of it. So that if the second it fires anything off, it gets blown up. You keep your squadron out.
Understood.
You know, if you come in here, rise up and take over. Do you want tech bay? Nah, let's get the tech bay. So we've got 2 base stars to handle, and beyond that, we're solid. Is this what? Is this? Now I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say a word until we finish the engagement. Actually, let's have you. Yeah, angle your front away from the base star. Probably a good idea. It's all around.
So say we all.
I think that's... And actually, since we've recalled all the squadrons, flak up your... Let's have you flak up your left. Well, if you flak up your left as well, because you're turning that way anyway. I feel like that's solid, yeah. That'll do. Actually, yeah, and we'll have you... Yeah, don't launch your squadron. Keep it on board for now.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode.
Yeah,
Fire at will.
That base star is spinning so that it won't get targeted.
Yes, sir.
Still dealing with that boarding party, but I think we can inch back a bit to neutral. Okay, you need to slow down. You don't need to boost anymore.
Yes, Commander.
There we go. The Janus has not really been targeted so far, so that's good.
Missiles incoming!
Flak took it out completely.
Understood.
Okay, can't repair armor while that's being done. So let's turn off the flak. Okay, actually, can we afford... Yes, we can. We can afford to turn off the flak for a moment. Awesome. What is that? Okay, why is there a Viper Squadron out? Oh, ye gods.
On it, Commander.
What happened? When did I actually deploy that? Oh, that's not good.
Understood.
That was an accident. Let's hit it with the salvo from the torpedoes. Keep laying on the Minotaur fire. You should have torpedoes back as well. Turn off your flak. Fire off your salvo. Need another turn for you. That's good. Need another turn for you as well. You have torpedoes to fire. At this point, we've got several overlapping layers of PCMs, but anything to keep a nasty flight of torpedoes out. I'm not seeing this engagement lasting much longer.
Reloading. Adjusting shot by .12. Fire.
Switching gun to manual.
Awesome. 2 base stars almost simultaneously. One final target.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, we got the Vipers got back on before they... I'm pretty sure I was basically shooting them out of the sky myself. Because I'm a genius. Apparently. One final target remains. And it's slapdash, but in a Battlestar sandwich. Good luck to you, meine Freundin. Have some torpedoes. That's your prize. Can't fire that yet. Let's have you go to full speed. The transport's just doing loop-de-loop somewhere. Do a flip. There's a squad. I think there's a squadron out here just trying to harass me, but I'm just like, I can't be bothered. It's a heavy raider. Whatever. Do what you want. Both base stars are gone. Oh, it's
Hold it down the hole. I need covering fire.
Oh, it's Cerberus.
Firing on target.
Oh, you poor darling.
Yes, Commander. Understood. Yes, sir.
Huh. There's 3 left in the boarding party.
No toaster's gonna do me like
Ooh.
that. Not today.
Hostile marks are down. And our ratings are up. Good job, Commander.
Solid result. Booyah. Okay, so what do we get? We got the Arthur, got 2 kills. Glatska got 3. Haysat got none. The Set got 2, and the Hira, none. But we've got a nice pile of XP for Nash. Nice, gets him closer to leveling up so we can increase his fleet size. So I wouldn't mind slapping like an Artemis class Battlestar in that group. Don't get me wrong, the Set and the Janus are good. Like the Minotaurs and the anyway, let's roll beta support fleet into Daedalus. So now Daedalus has a little picket fleet, kind of tiny, but it is what it is. Alpha Relief Fleet is tiny, but it's actually it's fully squared away. Prometheus Fleet, we wanted to transfer over a Minotaur because that's the max we can do. Fleet Group Nautilus, boom, Fleet Group Nautilus is now maxed out. 7 capital ships, and they are going to jump to liberate Leonis. While Prometheus Fleet is going to jump to serve. Actually, Prometheus Fleet is actually quite. No. Yeah, we were going to. Do I have a ship I can detach and send after it? Because they could use. They need one more. And they have room enough for a Battlestar. Can I detach something and send it after them? I could detach an Artemis class Battlestar and send it after them. I'm gonna have Biz jump for the midway point. Okay, I didn't mean to click on that. Yep, so the Biz is going to jump here. It's going to meet up with Prometheus. And then we're going to have 2 strong fleets in Helios Beta, so we're not going to have to worry about them. BSG 75 is awesome here. We're still in the process of building ships. We could use a replacement. I could transfer the Providence to, yeah, immediately replace the picket fleet there, picket ship there. And my close tie, yes, there we go. So we've got a new Battlestar out. Let's transfer you to, wrong ship. Okay, there it is. Transfer you to Alpha Relief Fleet, boom, maxed out. So it means we don't need to reduce. Alpha Relief Fleet is still maxed. Fleet Group Deadlock is what we still need to build up. We could pump another couple ships in here. I want to get another Heracles. That would be cool. Oh, nope. Never mind. I take that back. It's always 1 Tillium. I'm always shy like 1 Tillium. That's it. We need to get garrison forces here and here. Can we upgrade Nash yet? Where is Silas Nash? I wish it just immediately brought you to his portrait so we can promote or not. Ooh, we need a ton more experience and requisition points. Yeah, he's still quite a bit. Okay, so we need a while, because then we can max him out, because he's only level. What level is he? 9. Oh, so we only get 1 more level with him. So I think he's around here. I wish there was some way to like respec him, but anyway. Okay. So we're gonna have the BSG 75. Don't have much in the way of. Oh yes, that's the other thing we were gonna do. The Rock is going to join Fleet Group Odyssey. Boom. And that fleet group is going to jump for the next mission at Thanatos. That's ominous as all hell. Okay, Thanatos is the Attic Greek word for death. Like the embodiment of death. So that's not horrible at all. Pretty sure Caucasus is either a Greek city or a monster. I'm gonna have to look that up. I love the commitment to using mythical names, but I wish they were consistent because they use a lot of Greek, but they also throw in random Roman ones, which can get jarring and annoying at times. What it is. So we're gonna waste a little bit. Should we? Yeah, we're gonna waste a little bit of Tillium jumping some ships around. So we're gonna dump some Tillium into. Let's have Alpha Relief Fleet just crash this party over here, and we're gonna have BSG 75 jump back to Pycon to act as garrison force for the Daedalus. That seems like the best thing for now, because then we're gonna start pumping ships out next turn or the turn after, like turn after. Like we should get a bunch of Tillium for finishing that mission off, mission 5, and we can start putting in towards finishing off the new Breezy. Let's slap a save down. And let's check out the briefing for Mission 5.
Admiral, Commander, I finished running simulations with the dataset we took from Geminon. Our best option of getting Klothos face-to-face with Lachesis is the staging ground at Persephone. If the IL isn't there, Klothos will have the best chance of finding its location from the Cylon signal traffic.
That's not what we're doing here, Lieutenant. We're not here to hand over its deputy. You've gotten too close. Listen to its sideways logic. We will find Lechesis, and we will take it out for good.
That will not happen, Admiral. Lechesis is escalating, but they are not yet ready for a direct confrontation with Colonial Fleet. They will elude you the moment you mount an assault. You will lose many lives, and still have gained nothing.
The plan is already set. We're using the resources available to us. We'll hold the robot's backup body hostage while it negotiates a ceasefire on our behalf.
We can't let it go out there without a leash. You remember what it did to Jubal, to the crew of Galactica?
I am a reversion, Praetor. I have no recollection of what my pre-incarnate did to you or Admiral Sarkis. By virtue of you both standing here, healthy, I do not expect the force was disproportionate.
Praetor, stand down. No one here likes this, but it's the best we have to work with. The Cylons are escalating at a rate beyond anything we've ever seen. I don't intend to wait around for them to come pick us off at their leisure. You want a solution? This is it. Now get to work or get off my station.
So like I said, we're going to have a ton of Tilium and a ton of requisition points after this is done. And we're going to interrupt Cylon manufacturing, so hopefully we won't have as many fleet groups just jumping in and annoying the hell out of me. Clothos guarantees it can find Lechesis from the Persephone staging ground. Clothos requires Colonial Fleet to help convert a number of Cylon wreckages to pose as an escort fleet, which you can use to approach Lechesis station without raising suspicion. Thanatos is a lifeless, tidally locked planet with an atmosphere of corrosive sulfur dioxide. Libra and the Scorpia use it as orbital waste disposal for wreckages too dangerous for the Sagittarian scrapyards. That sounds like a delightful vacation destination, I must say. Probably better than the Fire Festival was. So we need a Raptor Squadron. That we should be able to do. So let's just do that right. Let's just assign that now. We have the Minerva. Okay, so let's... Okay, so looks like you've drawn the short straw. You bring a Raptor and a Mark II. And otherwise, we're going to bring Mark IIs, we're going to bring PCMs, we're going to bring torpedoes, and we're going to make a day of it. Awesome. And Fleet Odyssey is basically maxed out. I don't like having the Juno along, but I don't really have to. We do have 3 battle stars, although I hate with a passion bringing along Minerva class battle stars because they are disgustingly flimsy. Like, don't get me wrong, the having an extra ordnance slot is fun, but I'd literally rather have the twice as much armor that comes with the Artemis class battle star. Okay, so plan so far. We're jumping a Battlestar into reinforce Prometheus fleet, and then they're all going to jump for and reinforce Beta. We have Alpha Relief fleet jumping to Icarus to have some fun with some Cylons, while BSG 75 takes over garrison duty. We have Cylon fleet 273. Ooh, yeah. That's like they've definitely focused on like those are some pretty big fleets, and I feel like in the first campaign there was a lot more smaller Cylon fleet groups. So I feel like the AI's learned a bit here, which makes sense, and they're bringing in ships. But they're condensing, they're focusing their forces a lot more, so they're a much bigger threat this time around. So this is like this is basically a staging ground. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up having to defend the Daedalus again at some point. Save it up. And fingers crossed. End
Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir.
Yep, call that.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
So this is us. We are liberating Vergon. We should have the advantage here. I'm going to throw it on the save. We do have a couple of new ships.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
But he is one of our most veteran commanders. We lost No, no, no. No, you could do better than that. Hell, I could do better than that. No, not a Minotaur and it was like 2 ships. You don't. That's a close engagement. There's no reason you should lose 2 ships to it. Let's try. Let's give you another try, and if you fail, I'll take over. Okay, pull it off. No casualties.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Okay, this is the. We're disrupting the. Oh, the first little fleet group. Nice. Okay, now Fleet Group Odyssey is our mission 5. This is what you've all come here to see me horribly screw this up. Okay. This should be good for the lulz at least. Okay. Doesn't look like we have too much resistance just yet. So let's focus on detail 1 Artemis class Battlestar, and let's do an Artemis class and a Minotaur. Artemis class and a Janus. And back up. We'll have the Hero here, and we'll keep the Minerva back as well to provide support where needed. So don't leave you too far behind though. And I'm going to largely stick with what I've got here. I'm quite happy with that. Having more than one PCM is a good idea. Because the AI has been bringing a lot of torpedo. I can bring torpedoes actually. I can't bring much in the way of big bada boom, you know, big munitions, but I can bring this along. I can bring one more. I'm gonna bring one more set of torpedoes along. Yeah, I feel like that's a good use. Yeah, so the Artemis is better off, better cost-effective wise Battlestar than the Minerva.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Jump complete. I already have 1 potential candidate for conversion, and I'm scanning for more.
Set condition 1, and launch Raptors as soon as possible. I don't expect we'll be alone out here for long.
It'd be really nice is that as we convert them, they actually become like ships we can move around, but I doubt that's going to be a thing. That's okay. So there's okay. That's a Revenant. That is a Cerastes. Awesome. This is gonna be cool. Okay. Maybe I should have brought more than one Raptor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I think bringing torpedoes along was a good idea because this looks like a lot of debris clouds. So guided munitions might not be available. Like, might not benefit. Might not be usable. This would be a great place for an ambush, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just hiding a couple intact, more, like, fully intact ships. Okay, Raptor, Squadron, you go do your thing.
Yes, sir. Trigger zone detected.
Trigger zone? For what? Okay, so there's some proximity mines. That. Don't go right through it. They would probably have driven right through the mines because they're idiots.
On it, Commander.
I did say the AI was
Yes,
getting
Commander.
better. I didn't say my AI was getting better. That was not a good sound.
I know your game plan, robot. I will not abide. Be sure that the moment you leave this station, you'll have a dozen bullets in your processor.
Threats are unnecessary, Admiral. I need Colonial Fleet as much as you. Lachesis will extend too far without a sufficient counterweight.
2 Cerberus
God's
ships.
work is tripartite, not singular. You and I still have much of his work to do.
I see you. I see what you're trying to do. You won't get that rise out of me. Anyone else? But not me.
Interesting. Okay, so now you can go do the board. This feels very creepy. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure who we're gonna have to go up against here, because this is thoroughly
Marines have boarded,
Oh, there we
and the
go.
tech crew has started the conversion job.
Helena, you see how bad this is, don't you? Kane is grasping at straws, and you're up here enabling her. We're going to lose the quorum over this when they find out.
I've also found 2 more candidates we should investigate. The Praetor's concerns are noted.
Okay.
Recalling squadron.
Oh, we have to wait. I should have brought more than one Raptor squadron. Do they have to stay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hostile Dreadus marks are on the board.
All units fire at will. I'd rather see overkill on a wreckage than anyone lose their target in that mess out there.
Okay, you heard the lady. Full aggression mode. Torpedoes.
Escort clearance zone is active. Go, go, go!
Target is 34 by 99.
Nice. Okay.
Conversion on the Cylon ship is complete. The crew doesn't have diagnostics yet, but they do have preliminary control of all systems. It's ours.
Okay, so that means we can control it? Yes, it does. Okay, so we now have a Cerastes gunship. Okay. Interesting.
Distribution complete.
Weird. Arachne ship to deal with.
Yes, sir. Understood.
That's an elite Arachne. But
Yes,
not
Commander.
for terribly much longer. Yeah, folk just land all the fire on it. I don't. Yeah, let's unload on it. We need to break through the main force of Cylons before we can actually go after this. Oh, actually, you got another. You have. Let's not use up all the ordnance first turn.
Yes, sir.
You can't fire off anything just yet. You guys fired off a turn ago, so you're fine.
On it, Commander.
Armory. Folks fire there. Awesome possum. Let's have you duke it out with that squadron.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Otherwise, I'm going to largely keep the squadrons as guards on torpedoes. And instead of using flak. How much did you move?
Escort clearance zone is active. Go, go, go!
You
Target
moved
is
quite a
34
bit.
by 99.
I'm thinking this is a Revenant. So I'm gonna take the risk. And I'm gonna fire off a torpedo salvo at it. See what happens. I'm tempted to send up the Raptor, but I'm gonna knock out all of these ships first.
Yes, sir. Minerva is taking damage.
Firing solution is online. Get him, get him, get him!
Oh, it's an Argos. That's even worse. Okay, that's definitely not good. Okay, no tan lines. You're gonna have to pivot. Your front is gone. Stay side on and just keep laying on the fire.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
It's gonna nuke. That's really not good.
On it, Commander.
We gotta focus on knocking that thing out of the sky as fast as possible.
Yes, sir. Squadron target is confirmed. IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Reloading. Not today.
Minerva is taking damage.
Argon is gone. Okay, that's just not good. Well, we might have to restart this mission because that's a nuke. The Argos is gone, so that's good. I thought this would actually be helpful, but you can't actually use them. So you do not get any kind of reinforcements.
Understood.
It's not gonna have enough time. Okay, so we might be about to have a disaster on our hands. It all depends on what happens with that.
Minerva is taking damage.
Yep.
Firing on target.
Centurions have boarded a Battlestar.
Airlock Beta and Delta.
Adjusting shop.
Centurions have boarded a Battlestar.
Fire.
Yep, so that's nope. Let's try that again. That was a little bit of nonsense. The AI is really going for like nukes everywhere, like jeepers. Okay. Okay, we saved it at the right spot, so let's try that again. At least we know what to expect. I really wasn't expecting an Argos. Like that was a bloody huge fleet to jump in. So another PCM would probably have saved us there. We didn't have that one PCM didn't have enough time to, because there's a delay before it fires out of the Minerva. Didn't have enough time to deploy. Rack me. Okay, so let's try this again. Armor's class on one side with the Minotaur. I'm still gonna stick with the Minerva at the center. Although I'm thinking if we honestly just sticking together would probably be a better idea this time. Because we don't get close enough to actually split up, to be honest. And I completely didn't pick the right loadouts.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna have to load it again, sorry.
Jump complete.
Okay. Hypothetically, did I pick a decent loadout when I did this the last time? I had to have a Raptor. I did pick, okay, so far so good. One more guided missile that I wanted to. Okay, we only have the 2 Janus. I'm sorry, the 2 PCMs. 1 PCM, 2 PCM. No, we got through. Okay, we might be able. Might be able to pull this off. Okay. Okay, let's try to do this.
Launching fighters. Understood. Trigger zone detected.
Yeah, so we got 3 proximity mines, or yeah, at least 3, just sitting on over there.
So say we all.
That arm is just getting a little bit too fast. Other than that, we're good. Yeah, the Januses are redonkulously slow. Raptor should be where it needs to be about. Yeah.
I know your game plan, robot.
Yeah, we get it. So you're about to do the boarding thing while we move into position. We need to slow things down a bit. I want to take on the enemy with like a uniform
Understood.
frontward salvo. So but turn or two, we're gonna have all of the enemy ships jump in. It's roughly about after, like the turn or two after we board. So the farther we can get in.
Marines have boarded, and the tech crew has started the conversion job.
Helena, you see how bad this is, don't you?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, the Afternoon Delight, I think, is our flagship. Yes. And this is where all the Cylons are going to jump in. Boom. 8 Cylon contacts. None of them are close enough for us to see, but
Hostile Dratus marks are on the board.
All units fire at will. I'd rather see overkill on a wreckage than anyone lose their target in that mess out there.
Okay, so we definitely know that we have... There's a Nemesis or a Phobos on the left flank here. This, I believe, is an Arachne. I think this is a Phobos and a Cerberus. Not sure what this is. So we're going straight at that. We're going straight for the Argos. So let's deploy some PCM coverage. I'm gonna go for 2 for now. Actually, that's a little bit too close in. Let's go for there. I'm happy with that so far. However, we should probably slow ourselves down a bit. Definitely the Argos. Now that it's fired off its torpedoes, I'm fully expecting a second salvo with the nuke. How's that Raptor doing? Yep.
Construction on the Cylon ship is complete. The crew doesn't have diagnostics yet, but they do have preliminary control of all systems. It's ours.
Yay! Yeah? Anyway. Okay, so now... That was the main threat on the board. Not really sure what that... What is that? Oh. Is it... I don't know what's going on there. So let's split off, because I'm thinking this is a Cerberus, that's an Arachne. And that's a Phobos, or a Nemesis, one of those two.
Yes, sir. Understood.
The rest of our ordnance is largely restricted right now until we know what we're shooting at, because...
On it, Commander.
Most of my ordnance is... I brought a lot of guided munitions. No, just stay over here. I'm thinking this would be the Cerberus. Well, no, based on where things popped in, this was the Cerberus last time. So I think the best course of action is would be to focus fire there.
Minerva is taking damage. Centurions have boarded a Battlestar. Hostile unit identified.
Arachne. Okay, we can handle that now. You have an armor piercer. So you already fired your salvo off. We gotta switch you to... Ooh, that's a lot. Where's that Raptor? It's on the Dwayne. Okay, I can have you... let's just crack these
Commander.
Arachne out.
On it, Commander.
Let's shift you to neutral, because that gives them a huge advantage over the boarding party. We're not having too much of an issue with any enemies infiltrating, so we're gonna have the
On it, Commander.
Juno do a loop and just act as a picket right here, because it has a squadron, so we can respond to any fighters that become an issue. We're just gonna throw some more missiles at that Arachne before we go, because it's got a lot of fire on it, so it should go down no problem. Arachne. These might... I'm not sure what these are. One of them is a Cerberus for sure, though. So I don't know where to... I would love to throw down a... Your left flank is a little bit knackered. It's far from the Arachne.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we gotta balance things. Let's have you recall. Okay.
Minerva is taking damage. Missiles incoming!
Oh, what the hell is that? Cerberus Arachnes are down. I am confused. I have never seen one of... What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's weird looking. It's just like a giant gun. It has a repair... Because you'd think with a name like the Gore gun, it would have like one huge offensive ability, right? I don't know. This is strange. Very strange. Very, very strange. Indeed. Yes.
Understood.
Let's have you stick by.
Understood.
Awesome. You need to recall.
Understood.
Okay, so we snapped that Arachne. So let's focus our remaining fire on you. Oh yeah, just lay on the torpedoes. And I don't know what that thing is,
Yes,
but
sir.
let's blow it out of the sky. The faster we take it out, the less damage we have to deal with, because they have moved to flank us. So let's get that Cerastes just moving away.
Minerva is taking damage. Centurions have boarded a Battlestar.
Server's down. And whatever that Gorgon thing was, it's down as well. Awesome. Okay, so we got a salvo from whatever this is. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, okay, we have identified it as a nemesis.
Understood.
So I'm gonna grab all of my there's a lot of that's a good idea. Take all of our squadrons and just send them after this nemesis.
Squadron target is confirmed.
And we'll have the Minerva.
Understood.
Flak up. Oh, well, can't do that.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, Cerberus, okay.
Reloading! Orders, down the hall. I need covering fire.
One contact remaining. Let's get that Raptor out.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander. So say we all.
Oh, we do have another contact. Nemesis down. Cerberus is our main target right now. It has most of its squadrons on. It has basically all its squadrons on board. We need to take it out ASAP.
Understood.
Let's have you switch to full defensive. Because that should give me a bonus to repairs.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
We want to bring these guys around to support the Juno because the Juno is about to have a bad day.
On it, Commander.
Can you deploy your ships? We're gonna have to just deploy them as it is because there are a ton of enemy squadrons to deal with. Yeah,
Minerva is
down.
taking damage.
Last enemy contact is a Cerberus. Where's that Raptor? Let's get you on board the Revenant.
Yes, sir.
It has a torpedo spray, but it should not be an issue just yet. Oh yeah, so most of the enemy squadrons are at like 1 or 2 health. It's great. It's good having veteran units.
Turkey right 9, lower 7. I'm committing.
Cryptor! Cryptor! I'm taking hits!
All marks are dark and the Cylon ships are under our control. It actually worked.
Okay, so you didn't actually have to...
We will need to maintain decryption to prevent the control safeguards from activating. I assume those crews will require life support rotations until a long-term solution is implemented. I will work on this now. Admiral?
Yes. Go. Lieutenant, prepare a fresh skeleton crew for each of those ships before the fleet jumps out. And make sure they keep their transponders open. Any case of mistaken identity could turn fatal.
Okay, awesome. So how did we do? So the Afternoon Delight took out 2. The No Tan Lines took the most damage. Took 1 kill. The Rock got a kill. 1 for the Home for Rest. The Babe got 3, and the Juno got none. And we have a new Cerastes. I'm hoping we get both Cerastes and the Revenant, because I'm hoping it's not like you only get that one ship in the future. I just kind of I guess I kind of assumed that any and all converted Cylon fleets. Okay, there we go. We got the Revenant and 2 Cerastes. So they don't actually count as they don't actually count for fleet points. So that's good because they're basically useless, let's be honest. What we got here? Oh yes. I was gonna have you reinforce Prometheus, and then we were gonna take Prometheus, dump the Tillium into it, and jump for Virgon. Awesome possum. You're going to stick around there, and you're going to knock out the other Cylon fleet. There is a lot of Cylons at Persephone. There's 2 fleet groups and the mission, so that's going to be fun. No new dialogue, no new side missions. And there is a fleet group at Caprica to deal with. Yay. Okay, so sending BSG 75 to do that, we get net some extra points. That is Cylon Fleet Group 291. That's a strong and it's an elite fleet group. Sending fleet group BSG 75 is questionable. They don't have a huge advantage. But the thing is, we have to fight it ourselves. We can't send anybody else to do it. Let's rush out some ships. Sure. So you are going to join Fleet Group Daedalus, as are you. And that brings us up to basically we have enough of a picket force with Daedalus to do the job. We don't have any room to really trade anything out. We could swap out 1 ship for the Hera at most, but it's mostly it's not. There's nothing we can really do there. We're better off taking a big arse fleet group like Gallant and sending it to Caprica to deliberate it. So let's slap a save down and see if we can shift some assets around to fix these issues. Build some more ships. Let's build some more ships. Don't have enough to build another Jupiter just yet. We can slap an Artemis in, or a Heracles. I'm pretty partial to Heracles. They seem to have done a pretty good job so far, because they're superior in almost all way to the Minotaur. Because they take up a lot of fleet points. Let's build one Hercules gunship for now, because we don't have much in the way of Tilium. That should leave us enough to do some jumps. So you're jumping, fine. You're garrisoned there. I'm fine with leaving Nautilus there for now. So I could jump over to wherever, to Troy, and try and knock out one of these fleet groups, but every time I do that, it causes issues, and it's a lot. I actually need to honestly need them to wait a turn to not waste a bunch of Tilium. Yeah, I'll leave you to knock out fleet group 268. You're jumping anyway. I could just jump the Daedalus. There. They have Artemis. They have not terribly strong fleet group. Do we have enough to upgrade this officer yet? Last time I checked, we needed 2,000. No, we need another like 1,000 requisition points. Yeah, that's Nash. What about you? Can we upgrade you? Yes, we can. Booyakasha. Awesome. So we've got her rank, her fleet group size maxed out at 8,000. So we can actually increase the fleet group defensive fleet group size for Daedalus further. Perfect. Okay, so let's check out the briefing for Mission 6. So I bet you have to take Daedalus or something with me.
Well, Commander, I expect you never saw us going this far down the rabbit hole. Klothos is ready and has full control of the escort fleet. We'll monitor its operation from Daedalus until it reaches the base station. We won't have comms once it reaches Persephone, though. Klothos doesn't think it can manage the secure long-wave encryption and control of the fleet at the same time.
That's suspicious.
So this is what we do now? The Cylons have actual bases on the ground at Caprica and Taron, and we're up here working with Klothos? This was the perfect chance to get me on board that station and put an end to all of this.
If Lachesis is actually there, if you didn't get caught and killed on the approach, if you were able to find a way back out afterwards.
Does that matter? I would give my life over and again if it meant we could end this war today.
Yes, Sam, it does matter. You're not out there because you have a job to do here. You have responsibilities. Kane's already preparing to talk with the Quorum. Commander and I have this operation under control. Just go be somewhere that isn't here. Please.
Ooh. Getting very dramatic. I like that there's a lot more character development this time around. Converted chip transponders are still encoded to Cylon codes. That seems a little redundant. As long as no other Cylon ships can get within radius range to identify the dead ships, they will disappear as distant friendlies to Cylon command forces. Cylon hostilities continue to escalate throughout Helios Alpha and Beta. Daedalus has received reports from multiple colonies of Cylon ground forces landing and setting up forward operating bases. That's a nice chunk of Tilium, nice chunk of requisition points, and one random enemy fleet destroyed, which is probably the biggest bonus. I actually wouldn't mind having some more fleet groups in Alpha and Beta because this is getting ridiculous. I am going to take a risk and I'm going to reel in some of these picket fleets. Actually, no, that's a really weak fleet group. So is Delta, but Delta has a Jupiter. I could if I just detach the Jupiter, it's way too weak. We're gonna have to bring in both fleet groups. You have a commander, yes. So have you jump for the waypoint as well. Yeah, we have to bring these guys in. I'm gonna wait though because that's a lot of rogues. That's a lot of points. It doesn't cost too much to jump, but I'm assuming I can just... Yeah, because they don't count towards the fleet group size, as far as I can tell. They do not. Oh, but we can't... Yeah, because you are at the same fleet You are at the same point as Odyssey, but you can't do anything. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to reel in these smaller fleets. Take a couple turns, jump them here, and then we'll bring them to Deadless. Amp them up with some larger assets. And then send them out to secure these smaller smaller points in Alpha and Beta. And the midway points, because if they get past... These are the main points that they get past and annoy us over here. So this is where we have to draw the line. But that is where I'm going to call it for tonight. It's going to take several turns to get the Knicks into a position in Alpha. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it there, and when we come back on Thursday, we'll be tackling Mission 6 of the Sin and Sacrifice campaign. This has been really fun so far. You can definitely tell that it's following the storyline of the Lachesis is upping the ante bit by bit, because at the start of the campaign, there was 1 or 2 Cylon fleet groups. Now there's 7 on the board that I can see. And sometimes you jump somewhere and there's a random fleet just sitting there. So I have to, like, I have a fair amount of strong fleet groups myself. But that's only because the initial campaign from the last playthrough bit. One thing I wanted to check out was the enemy Gorgon, a mobile support carrier with advanced squadron repair and support functions. This is that random ship that random ship I saw that I hadn't seen before. Technology advanced repair platforms enables fast turnaround repairs for squadrons from the whole fleet. A powered comm arrays allows it to transmit the results of its high fidelity risk simulator into a squadron. So it basically acts as repair, but it also improves the abilities of squadrons, I guess. I'm guessing. Oh, an Argos is a base star. Okay. I didn't realize it was considered a base star in itself. Yeah, those things are a pain. Oh, it's a super carrier. Non-effective squadron support and repairs. Still has superior squadron and ordnance to a Jupiter. It's just a lot more flimsy. Yeah, this thing's ugly as all hell. Of course it's locked. Why would it not be locked? Oh, I'm not allowed. Oh, once you get the full... Oh, it's actually gives me the kill count. I didn't realize they kept track. I haven't killed enough intelligence. What's going on? I don't know what was going on there. That's actually really cool. It gives you the actual amount that you've killed. I've killed 3 base stars. Oh, that's pretty cool. And there's all of the details on the munitions, which I have seen, but I hadn't really checked. War Driver is like a mobile hacking platform, yeah. Remote hacking of enemy capital ships. Quick maneuver can neutralize a ship 100 times its size without firing a single bullet. They are incredibly annoying. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. And I'll, like I said, see you on Thursday. We'll be taking care of the Mission 6. I'm going to have to look up how many missions there are in Sin and Sacrifice. I think there might be 8. But I've got to double check that. And we'll probably do a quick rundown at the start of Thursday session to see, just to outline what we've gone through so far. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you Thursday. And just a reminder, all of these streams get recorded and uploaded to my YouTube account. When my stream doesn't crash and die horribly and the recording gets screwed up, which happened last time. So anyway, thanks for watching. Throw me a follow, throw me a like, whatever you are, where you're doing. Have a good one. Let's roast some toasters next time. So say we all.